Hello? What? What the fuck? What the What the fuck? What the fuck? How long was that? Okay, hold up. Give me 1 second. Give 1 second. Oh man, really? Are you kidding me? Yeah, how long was I out for? Like 10 minutes? I wish I could watch my own streams. Just to see where it got cut off. What the heck? That is extremely annoying. Yeah, at what point did we get cut off? How long ago? Ah, man. We're that far back? Okay. Hold up, give me 1 second. Ah, what the hell? I don't know what happened. Okay, so if and when people start filtering back in here, I'll explain myself. That's really annoying. Is there internet acting up again? It was, I would say yes, but it's even weirder than that. Like, so I think it was the internet, but something happened where the OBS didn't reconnect like at all. And also it never gave me a notification or anything about that. So it's really, that's annoying. So I kind of have to recap everything that's happened so far. I think both the last VOD will stay up. Nothing bad happened in the last VOD, but it's just annoying because there's no way to reconnect the two streams. So now I have two streams today, unfortunately, which is weird. So I just have to recap everything that happened since the conversation on the phone about the movie. Okay, so we talked on the phone with the guy about the movie, and then we went out, and I'm like, okay, that's all I gotta do here. So then I talked to the first guy. You missed the car. I didn't do all of it. Like, obviously, we're sitting here waiting for the hour to pass. But it's so annoying. Actually, it's very annoying. Okay, so we talked to the guy. We talked to the guy on the phone. We talked to the guy that was sitting on the edge of the staircase. And then we came over. We opened the gate to come over to the other side of the... whatchamacallit? The bridge. Got a bunch of money. Got a bunch of... we got magnesium. Mostly money. And now we came up here. I'm like, oh shit, this is the car from the accident. And I investigated it. And now we're waiting for the title receipt so we can look at it more. And that's all that was in the past 10 minutes. That was missed. All right. That's really annoying though. Why didn't it, one, reconnect, and two, notify me? That's... I have to watch out for OBS now. Another thing to be stressed about later while streaming. But hopefully it's not too much of an inconvenience for you guys. It is really annoying for me though. I'll be frank. But it's whatever at this point. Let's just get on. Let's get on with it.
The hinges creak under your weight. Dangerous.
My jokes.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
Art cop. Yes. Woohoo.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness.
You guys whistle? I can't.
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
What the fuck was
Then,
that?
Still looking straight ahead, he joins you with
High
a
five.
higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
Hey, yeah, Kitsuragi.
Two birds.
I
on
got the
wire,
achievement that
whistling
Kitsuragi really
by
trusts
the
me.
Seaside, looking at the water and the sunken car. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Sick.
Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Game? Okay, there you go. So your dad also, you know.
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Seolite.
I don't know who. All right.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Did I just say? Did I just say? So are both of your parents Asian? And I'm like, yes. Oh, that was like the worst way to say it. All I'm saying is that I'm surprised people's skin color varies so drastically. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shippers, who would you choose? Do you think I'll ever find my gun?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
I guess that should. I understand. You're saying you're siding with the Union. But what if someone puts a gun to your
Your
head?
voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the marquee now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupris, Model 40.
What?
Yes. Why haven't you?
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Why didn't you tell me? Why did you tell me this before? Squint your eyes and say, "Is that a number on the side?"
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
41.
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say
Pedagogical.
It's pedagogical. Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
I hate guessing. A district something for. Oh my God! It's my car.
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41, your precinct.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and
Oh,
the most terrible
you
feeling
kidding
comes
me?
over you.
I wouldn't trust you.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
it's my
Harry.
car.
Oh God, Harry, what did you do?
Half-light. Half-light. It's okay. Half-light. Half-light. It is okay. Wait, I didn't hear you. Oh, you did you? You didn't? Wait, hold up. Give me 1 second. I need to check the stream is okay now. Oh, wait, you hear me? You're just wait. Can you wait? Hold up. Yes, you can. Ah, my computer's being so weird today. Ah. Also, my audio sounds bad. I don't like the way my audio sounds. I'm gonna change it later.
No, just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No,
yes,
no.
your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
Oh, seriously, it's just a
The
coincidence.
lieutenant just shakes his head.
Oh my God, it's mine. I drove my car to the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Maybe I was in pursuit of
whom?
someone.
I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just gonna be there
I'm
like
afraid
that?
it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
And you should close it and open it again after that visual. Oh, really? Okay. I can still fix
That is
it.
very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well.
No.
You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
I couldn't even pay the hostel
Let's
bill.
face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
They're not going to take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
People, yes, but not you.
The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
Things were going so well, we were just
You
whistling
can
merrily.
still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Oh, I can at least see what's in there now.
Yes, let's go take a look.
Hold up.
Anti-object task force.
Fuck them objects.
Behold, the anti-object task force has assembled. God's avenging angel, arrayed against the lower emanations of the darkened one. Shoe racks, tape recorders, motor carriages, and doors. So
Back again,
many
are we?
doors.
Yeah.
You're not just
It's
pounding
annoying,
all to
but
pieces. You're
I'll look at it
reforging the
later, and then I'll be
universe,
like,
from the anvil of the heavens to the worms below.
but I'll live in the
Indulge
moment for now.
Be bold. Have an impact on the shape of creation. Out of the furnace of your rage. A new reality. Also, you should trash your room again.
I don't know about that last part. But I'll take the rest of this. It didn't end in the middle. Yeah, it didn't. But I didn't notice it until like 10 minutes later, so like there's a bunch of stuff missing. I also have to reset the game. I will reset the game real quick. I don't know. Maybe it's specifically with this game that my computer is just like, you don't want, are you sure you want to play this? Is this a real thing you want to play? Of course I want to play some Disco Elysium. Don't even with me. You record yourself, do you just stream it? I just stream it. I don't have the space to record it, is the thing. It is why I don't record it. And you know, if I ever want to like clip something, I'll just download the stream. So I never saw a reason for it. But here's a reason. Internet goes out or whatever. OBS doesn't want to function. Videos are big. They're giant. I basically want like another like SSD, basically, or like another flash drive, so I can of where I want to, so I can record. But damn. Oh, the of Invincible. Yeah, you liked it. Wow, how, wait, I thought you were gonna be gone for like ever. For never gonna come back. Not even for future I thought, yeah, I thought, was it not that long? I thought you watched the entire 3rd season. Is that, or did you just watch the finale? About 50 minutes. I see. I see. I'm glad it was good then. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I started reading about something. What is this? What you're reading about? I'm reading about. I started reading about. I actually looked on Twitter because I was like, maybe I don't know. It was like a habit thing, really. And thank God, nothing bad showed up. But I saw a post about corporation VTubers like dating, and I'm like, that's happened. And then they were like, yeah, it's happened like once before. It was like with this duo in Niji Sanji, JP, Japan, Niji Sanji Japan. That apparently was a thing. I guess. I didn't read a lot about it. I was just starting to read it, but I'm like, I'm streaming right now. But like, yeah, huh? Dating in corpo. The thing about corpo, just in general, right? Corporation VTubers, like Hololive and Yuji Sanji. They're like coworkers. Those guys. It's like working in like, it's dating in a workspace, which is generally frowned upon in Japan, at least I think. So it was just an interesting concept.
This is it. The scene of the party.
I don't have a lot of thoughts about it. I don't really care much for it. I just thought it was interesting. I'm just like, dating in workforce? Okay. Let's see it. And then it's like, it's only happened once. Who was it? Let's read up on that. One of those like rabbit holes that you're just like, maybe. And I'm like, okay. It's like trivia. That'll be like a trivia moment for me. I'll be like, yep. I think I'm going to continue writing my book. Go do what you got to do, dog. I'll be here. Go do that. Why? Nothing's stopping you. Other than the time that you have and other responsibilities. But time is limitless. Oh no, I'll stick around. Yeah. I thought you were gonna leave, and I'm like, oh. No, you're saying. No, yeah, go do that. Yeah, go right. I'll be here playing a game. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down. If the stream goes down, then I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. That's the end of the stream. But that's what I like to hear. Go do that. And for anyone else, everyone, anything. Who's gonna kill me? Time. Time's a bitch. Go do it. Go write your book. Is it okay? Hold up. What do you mean, scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Yeah, sure. It does look like a lot of folks
Looks
partied
like
here.
They were here a while. Judging from all the bottles, the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Hey, Kim, look. Looks like there was a couple of partygoers here.
Looks like it.
Looks like they had a great time laughing here.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Sorry, Kitsuragi. Just... Oh, man, you guys didn't get to see Kitsuragi and I whistling together. Fuck! Ah! Ice just off the coast crackles and shifts. Well, we've gotten things.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Yeah, that was before you found the car. You like sit on the swing while waiting for the tide to recede just to find your car. but there was like a check for you to like to start whistling, and then Kitsuragi starts whistling with you, and it's really cute. Look at the zoning
The
plan.
youth center cuts
Fuck.
into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall. It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
I'm sure the stream started. Oh, did it? No. Oh, did it? No, I don't remember now. Oh, whatever. Kim, what do you think of this?
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
I'm not gonna roll snake eyes, am I? Right?
There is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next
Cool.
12 to
That was
14
almost the
months,
opposite of Snake
their
Eyes.
lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Look, Kim, these people are going to have to move away. Can we do something about
I
this?
should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
Yeah, let's do this later.
A police badge on which you
found my
see
badge.
the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Get that off.
At least something good came out of all this.
Study the
Encased
badge.
between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a
Harry
watermark
Dubois.
in the shape of the street.
When did
grid
I find my
of
name up?
Revachol West. You see a photo,
Tough one to do,
a name,
yeah.
a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the
The
photo.
man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old. no
Green,
doubt about
gray?
that. But the
Oh,
badge
because
is
it's
new.
it's aged.
You used an old photo for a new badge. 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking?
What
Why?
do you think? His face is already contorted by the
Where
expression.
do people not see
Although
us?
it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now, it looks better on him because
Yeah,
he
where
isn't
can-
in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see
Harrier
lines of
Dubois.
information on it and a shining watermark.
Harrier, that's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
But I don't want to be Harry. Wait, what kind of name is Harry?
It's a wartime
Harrier.
name. Revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
Okay.
Pleased to
Take
make
it.
your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
The badge in your hands
No,
shines
no
as
use
you
in making a
rotate
big fuss about it.
catching light.
Why did my vision
You
go
see
dark?
lines of information.
Oh, did it actually just is getting darker?
Lieutenant
Lieutenant?
W. Freighter.
W freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
Hmm.
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Oh,
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And
Respect.
sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
What was a decomp?
Décomptage is the hierarchical
Decomptage,
system
yes.
employed
Sure.
by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
You sure?
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
Kings.
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with me because I'm your superior? Or you've been putting up with me because we're of the same rank?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
I thought my rank was drunk.
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
I'm afraid that there are no ex-alcoholics. Thanks, it
Good.
gives me hope.
Such a small yet precious thing.
Please.
Expensive paper caught
I don't
between
want to be
thick
more
plastic,
drunk than I am.
Like a fly in amber, it reads.
That's
What is
just the
this?
serial number.
Oh,
Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose, one that's unfortunately been erased from your memory.
date issued 7th November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes.
Okay, precinct
Yes,
41.
it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is... It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your
Ah,
forebrain.
finally.
He knew all those people, although they're not from his station. They must be big. The badge in your hand shines as
Okay, we're done with this. Book! We can look at the book later.
Yes?
I'm Harrier. That's me. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the incident. That's true. The inside of the boat has been recently been tarred. The thing is, the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. The thing is, if I wasn't the one who drove this, if I was the one who drove this, I wouldn't be able to go back. Right? Creaking ahead. A broken axle grinding. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Tarpaulin? Tarpaulin. Yes. Chair. See a dark red chair. Ooh. In a dim light in the room. This place. Oh. Yoink. Yoink. Now, if I won't ever use this bow. Can I? The cold breeze is enough to make the, what the fuck? The wall planks creak. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. It's a bow tie. I thought it was a hair bow. I was gonna put a hair bow in my hair and I'm like, am I the prettiest girl of the ball? Oh no, but it's just a necktie. They should have said bow tie instead of bow knot. I was gypped. I've been gypped. I wanted to be the prettiest princess. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from plastic. Instead, I'm just a dramatic clown loser. Where can I go? Should I go down or up? Let's go up. There's too much stuff to explore. Let's explore all this stuff.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
Great, I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
I said, great, I found somewhere new to sleep. Under this bed, under this boat, it'll be free.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
What? I thought I was gonna get sleep under the boat cup. Quick travel, quick travel. Oh, there's someone here. Oh, there's a lot of people here. What are these fish doing in here? This boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. Box, money. The planks creak beneath your weight. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming under the kelp. Oh, brother. Oh, fuck. Box. Shoes. Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I have everything else to look at before I have to open up dialogue boxes and listen to people talk about things. It's locked tight. You can't see into the house from this angle? Kids. Regular kids. Not Kuno kids. The street sign is illegible below the graffiti. Hard to see the details. The colors, all warm and welcoming, are cozy though. Blink. Oh. Homeless guys. So homeless they have to live. Oh, they're not super homeless. They live in a tube. Tube homeless. That's not so bad. Oh, it's too thick to pass through?
Drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street before you. A
No normal kids here.
Jammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell
Chemically
like?
sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus.
Yeah, the music is nice.
Corrosion.
Really
has opened
atmospheric.
a
It's
hole
better
in
than the
its
other place.
roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow.
Okay.
The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people who live
A
across the
tub
road?
warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4,
Again?
1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
What about the bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There are not enough girls to sustain its cost.
Okay. What about
Craters
the road?
pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled
Damn.
the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
A dead dog.
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle
Uh-oh.
hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
That's
The
enough of that.
wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands
Did I
behind
kill a
the
dog?
gloom barrier.
Uh-oh. Oh, so this is the exit. I hope he's okay. The dog. I hope he's just asleep. And not actually dead. What is happening here? A little black swallow circles above you. Hear a chirp. Holy crap, this place is huge. And open. Like trying to highlight everything I could see. The beams are splintered. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. The artillery broke it. The water runs from the west. The source is upstream. A broken pipe. Yoink. Reward me. The rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Rust-eaten letter reads, Moostat. Hold up. What's this? I want to go to the Ferris wheel. There's so much stuff. The church. What church? Looking at you from the rust-colored water. Ew. Hold up. That's a Nolan Vind Sink. An unsuccessful model. Is this the church? Someone must have worked really hard to smash the plastic dome.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick up the headset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Sure.
Calling. Still calling.
Yeah.
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
I might be. What's Pierre like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
It gets lonely when you're... Even when you're with people.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There.
Chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects.
She's fine. Nothing happened to her. Hopefully. Let's just get back to investigating the case. Isn't that right, Kitsuragi?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer
it's
look.
streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed.
Yep.
A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Might be a clue.
You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
It could have been multiple seagulls.
A poet could write a dozen verses and still not begin to capture the profound vexation in that sigh. You should still take it.
Yes, I took the shit-stained jacket. Will it be useful? Absolutely not. However, you never know. Bars cover these long, dusty windows. Look, son. Those are the bastards that kill your mother.
You see a once bright mural
Held
towering
electrical.
above you. The signage
Holy
has peeled
crap,
off
this place is
over the
huge.
years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Tomorrow is just a
Looks like
whisper
tomorrow
away.
never came.
Damn. Kitsuragi. The power box. Changes. It charges nothing new. It's empty. The fence blocks the path. No way from here. Man, it's there's so much to look at, so much to do, so much to not, so much to look at. It's moments like these that I wish we had. Like, we have a map. I don't really like them. I can't go up here. I don't really like the map in this game though, so it's really hard to tell where I can go and where I can't go. Why can? Were those highlighted before? Don't worry, Mikhail. You'll learn all about it. About your mother and how these bastards killed her. How could they do this to my... How could they do this to us? Dad? No boat in the boathouse today. The section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. Sunglasses. Oversized superstar sunglasses. Yes. Savoir flair. The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look, Kim, there's even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Right. Well. Once I put on my visual calculus suit, you'll see with your own eyes. That's conceptualization. Visual calculus. Is this negative? Plus. Nope. I go blind when I put on my superstar glasses.
A scattering of bullet holes
Watch
is spread
this.
across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner
Visual
to the other,
calculus.
unable to piece together
Ha!
the picture just now. There's a hole in their hypothesis.
Are you kidding me? Yo, I rolled snake eyes. Okay,
The
fine.
scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile.
You had sushi with your dad and mom? Yummy. I haven't had sushi in a while, actually. Me and the boys, we usually go out for buffet sushi a lot, but not recently. Yummy sushi. We rolled a double. It wasn't what we wanted. We wanted double sixes. Not whatever the hell this was. This is sad. Entry in Interdeed. Told an old ticket taker booth. No longer in operation. Ancient paint is peeling off of the roof in a shaded bench covered in rust. I rolled snake eyes, man. It was an 83% chance to do it right. Nothing is ever guaranteed, I suppose. Hello, researchers. I assume your husband and assistant man. These soggy logs. Okay, tiny cages, carefully constructed. Oh yeah, these are the guys. These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes, crumbling. Link money. It's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the what? Going this near what? Going hard it going. Hello, people. I need to talk to you.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer? Yellow man. I mean, officer.
What the fuck did you just say to
The
Kitsuragi?
lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly
Hey.
and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask.
What the hell did you just say to my boy?
After
Hey.
a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Right.
Degenerates. This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage.
What?
Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
I am neither of those things. I can assure you, I am a by-the-books, clean as a whistle officer of the law. I'm not even tempted to touch intoxicants.
I've been tempted on occasion, but someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
What? Did you just say?
He pronounces Revacol with a hard K, unlike other people.
You said Revacol?
I like to pronounce it the hard way, the old way, the Vespertine way.
I just realized he's a crypto-fascist.
The stupid way? It's a secret right.
I like how
Very
that's a
fringe
formidable
nationalist
check.
handshake, Probably.
Do you know anything about the Hangman in Whirling Rags?
So that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
Yeah,
So you do know something about it.
No,
sushi.
nothing.
Ah,
He
Ambrosia,
was
have you
some
not had
kind of
sushi in a while?
mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
Your parents stopped bulk buying sushi. It's been too
He's
long.
not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? Strange. He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
It got too
His
expensive.
eyes widen at the sight of the mug. He's seen it before, all right.
I see you recognize it. It's in your eyes.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's all.
You never tried raw really? You've never had sushi before? Like ever? You never just gone out and been like, let's get like the fad never got to you? It's good. How do you describe sushi to someone who hasn't had sushi? Or raw fish in general? It tastes clean. Usually, good sushi is clean. I feel like sushi is it's raw fish. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's more of a texture thing, but like sushi as a whole is very satisfying. My parents, what we like to do is they buy like flash frozen tuna, right? And they cut it up and then we just eat it like that. You have to make sure it's flash frozen or at least like safe, like you can eat it like sushi grade because that's what kills all the bacterias. Yeah. You eat it with rice. You usually want sushi rice, so you want short grain rice with like a vinegar or something. You eat that with the raw fish and then like seaweed, and it's usually like pretty good. There's bad reports on Death Note. You have someone to bond with. He just admitted. Okay, hold up. Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? I believe you, man. Just admit it, man.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel.
So this is the
I
rat.
know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me are you?
Nah, Gary, I just want information.
Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh,
Just
the
answering some
fuck?
questions. Helping out the law.
how did you get into the trash
I
container?
know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
He invested a lot in Bitcoin. But the fascist version of that, whatever it is. Why do you need to get into everyone's
so I
trash?
can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Well, you're really getting down
Disgraced?
on yourself.
No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hung behind the whirling in rags, into the trash
Officer,
container?
please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
It
I was
do.
only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Yes, what
then
happened?
I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the
Oh, yeah.
Whirling's trash.
He's not going to look much
broken
different.
mug.
She's not going to look much
Admit it.
different. Go. I accept all forms of Hase. By law. I'm forced to. No. Do whatever you want. It'll still go up on the wall. By law.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
Really? What? You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Let's move
I
on
hope
for
I
now.
could help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved if it's
Don't
over.
be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was in there. Are you a cryptozoologist
no.
too?
I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Right.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This could lead to a good one.
I'm into cryptids. Do you have a favorite? Oh, hell
yes,
yeah.
The burning rhino.
Yeah.
Morel doubts he's real, but I don't much care. Because I won't
Is that
be
real?
the one looking for him out in Safra
Is the burning rhino real? I gotta know. Hold up. Burning rhino. No, it's not real. No one has a burning rhino. Ugh.
A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night.
It's just
Well,
a red
at
rhino.
least the males do.
Why only the
The
males?
flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the
Ah,
beast's mating.
It's like a
behavior.
peacock. How so?
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of
Peacocks are
male
scary.
rhinos all
There was one
aflame,
at the local zoo
encircle herds
that just
of
walks
female
around.
rhinos, forming a fiery ring as they begin
Don't get
to
too close to them.
copulate.
They'll either one,
Wow.
run away, or two, start pecking at you, or three, they'll start dancing at you. If they really like you, they'll start dancing
Local
at you.
peasants call it the passion ring. They fear the rhinos, as perhaps they should. Anyway,
What?
The lieutenant sighs without looking up from his notes.
How do they burn?
they have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of
What the
fire.
fuck is this?
But how is this combustible fluid lit?
How does the lighting of this fluid actually
The
work?
rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its back ablaze.
I can buy into that, a flaming rhino.
Call used to be a flaming rhino once, a long time ago.
What? Is that a metaphor? You were
Not
surprised by
many
my
Sealites
by my
here.
lieutenant.
Or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Ah, yes. Our lucky racist. I don't want to. Are you, Gary? Are you racist? I don't know. I like the other racist. No. Will you wish it? Will you grant us 3 wishes,
Hey,
Gary?
man, all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
The lieutenant is a native to Revachol.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connection.
Oh man, you are racist.
Let's change the subject, okay?
So Gary, you live nearby in an apartment in Marines?
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Have you found your door open lately? Mr. Clare must be very angry with you. Sorry, I think I broke into your apartment. I'm sorry. What was... Mr. Clare must be very
Mr.
angry.
Everard?
Yeah. Yes, he insisted I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him.
Yeah?
What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
Man looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears
As
you
he
talk.
lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Really, I don't know what this is about. I just opened the door.
Whatever it is, tell him I'm silent as the grave. I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night about some theories. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
Cool, cool. What's your name? Anyways, time to put on my composure suit. Hold up. Composure. I don't have anything composure? Really? Gary? Good, thanks, Gary. Analyze Gary's composure after to find out if he's hiding something more. Man, I don't have a composure suit.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Alright, hold up. I didn't even save. Alright, you heard me, Gary.
I mean, officers.
What's wrong with you, Gary?
That shirt looks
Wow,
very
that was really close.
Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Oh, is he wearing the armor? The fucking Gary. Something worn underneath?
Sounds like he's wearing some kind of armor under his clothes.
Oi!
You can't tell it's there just from looking at him. Probably stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat
I
gear.
knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm
Would
sorry
you let your
I
hair
didn't
down?
tell you at once. I was
Probably. Maybe. Or maybe maybe Kohara. Kohara is female Hase. Maybe Kohara likes her hair short. The world never knows. It's always up for interpretation. A bob. Your luck has been getting better for each new stream. I rolled snake eyes today. It's because I'm doing more rolls today than I have like the other streams. my luck has been all over the place.
I was ashamed of what I did.
But I'm glad
and I
I'm
didn't
winning.
want you to know.
You can see gleaming white ceramic shine through, and a thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt
We're not
torso.
detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
Failing your role to winning. Oh, yeah,
No.
that's right.
You've got explaining to do.
Give me that
He
armor
sighs
now.
again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Because I'm a strong big man. Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
Looks at his
So I
feet.
went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire.
Gary.
He's not trying to flatter anyone.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. CLI officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
You know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. But I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
This is all he knows.
Are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Thank you. Look at this. Pain threshold, volition, empathy. Whoa. Do you ever wish Heimdall was a real place? Do I? There's nothing else here, right? I guess we should talk to Morel. Hi, Morel. Later.
Here we go. Nice and easy.
Oh,
No
shit.
way out,
You're
little
Australian.
guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a
Also, you have a
cylinder
giant
on the
neck.
ground in which the man is arranging
All
some
right.
netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
Yo.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
You must be Morel the cryptozoologist?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Elena sent me. She's been really worried about you. And is waiting for you to get back.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass, not like walking over a nice water lock.
Yeah, the water lock's been fixed. It was fun when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Yeah.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
What do you think is right, Anne? What do you feel is right? I got circle eyes right here. I don't know. What do you think? Who do you think Kohara has? What do you think female Hase has? I will wait in anticipation. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds.
Oh man, Kitsuragi must really
Awful
love
lot
this
of reeds
discussion.
around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialized
Flower
techniques
crown.
to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
That's why I like to hear. I have a. What are they called? Oh man, what are those flower crowns called? I completely forgot. Yeah, the flower crown. A sunflower dress. The white sunflower dress. Hair down in a sunflower field. Maybe a straw hat. What sorts of specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide
It's
itself?
my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolve.
Oh my god.
Without studying a live specimen.
This is an information
Ghost
dump.
insect, he said. These people are looking for a ghost.
I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it now. Don't worry. Go do what you gotta do. I like it either way. Anyway, ghost insects are
No,
ghost
that
hunters.
is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists, looking for an extant species of phasmid.
How big is this phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm.
What are
So,
phasmids? I've been looking and they've been saying phasmid. How big? Oh. Oh, these guys, these stick insects. Why are you so interested in the stick bug? It doesn't seem as colorful or as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
Typical rookie assumption.
What the fuck?
Insects are much
Has
more
God come down on us?
sophisticated creatures
Why
than
did the
those
light change?
unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
So what have you discovered so
Very
far?
little, I'm sorry to say. No one
Yeah,
has
he
ever
don't-
captured a specimen. So all
The
our
clouds parted and
information
you
is
just see
based
the
on
sun.
first and third-hand
Maybe you'll catch
accounts.
God up there too. So no one's
Not
found one?
yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
I know it's real.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
Yep.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Lena said that there's been a sighting of it here in Martinez.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died
I have
out?
to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What?
He means asexual reproduction.
Got it.
The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
This arouses no special feelings in me.
And it shouldn't. Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Tell me more about these
Well,
traps.
They may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed these traps?
Yes.
How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out.
Right.
At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate
Which one
exoskeleton.
wears lenses or glasses? Glasses? One of them. Some of them. A monocle. What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
I don't want to stop after this. Like he just
Inside the traps, a number of locusts.
I'm so
crawl and
interested in
tumble
these-
over one
these-
another in a
these
tiny,
cryptids.
chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect. Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
a carnivorous stick insect seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion.
That's my first language.
We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
Yeah.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
That's Lena for you. Let me ask you
Yes.
something else.
What?
Lena seems pretty eager for your
And I'm
return.
eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we've finished with these traps.
Right.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morale. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to
Of
Lena.
course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
She's seen it.
Really? She sighted the phasmid? She didn't tell me that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Yeah, your voice is
Suffice
going
to
out, man.
say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist this time. Maybe, yeah, you're coughing now. Maybe you can come back later.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
I could go for some trap setting.
What if we check the traps
We
for you?
expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. I am its scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast.
Where?
It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way
What-
to
what?
the old radio tower. after the church.
A sand dune?
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them,
Yeah.
you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe than stupid.
Oh,
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
what? Aren't you having
Even
fun?
relative to examining a weak old corpse, I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
What do I do if there's a phasma in one of these
Bring
traps?
it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
Okay. What if I encounter a phasma in the
That's
wild?
highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Ah, lay it on me.
Wise choice.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop.
Damn.
Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
I'm
Right,
ready. Let's
which
get
means
to it.
you two can pack up and go back to the boiling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more
Okay.
cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too.
How did you become a
I've just always
cryptozoologist?
liked animals.
Um,
and puzzles.
what did-
Searching for cryptids
what did Rhetoric
is a
say?
bit of both.
So you're living your childhood dream out
It's
here.
not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Why not become a real zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
It's not. It's a profession just like any other.
Indeed. My methods do not differ
If
from
he's
other
self-financing
scientists.
it, then like
I
shoot,
simply
he can do
draw
whatever.
upon a
You know what I
wider
mean?
variety of evidence. And I have more hope.
I think it's
that
more about him
something
making a
truly
living and being able to
surprising
live off of it than-
might happen.
Your nerve endings
my
tell
opinion
me
on it.
there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
Life's and has anything truly surprising ever happened to
No,
you?
As I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close.
Yeah.
Interesting. Something for later. This close call.
What kind of evidence you
Everything
use?
from forgotten regional
Huh.
law to newspaper accounts, like the one that brought us here, to look for the phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
Yeah.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
You think other scientists don't listen to ordinary people enough?
Most establishment scientists only care about reputation and remuneration,
Yes.
not real research,
Yes.
and certainly not the truth. They're a cowardly lot, and both the field and basement archives can be dangerous places.
So you've never discovered a cryptid?
No, very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So how many cryptids have been
Of
found?
the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long. About 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Well, real?
Two are categorized as confirmed discoveries.
Okay.
The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation.
Only
and
two have been
yes,
proven?
The Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
I don't know what to say. That's a small number of
Do you
discoveries.
know what the success rate in pharmacological research is? 0.00003%
What?
of bioreactive agents.
That's not how you say zero.
Reproducibly
I didn't.
beneficial
Not. What does he say?
effects.
Not.
Yet science persists in the search for medicine,
Not.
as we persist in our search for new
Not.
species.
Not.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
You got me.
Yes.
No, Newton. Let's talk about
Right.
specific cryptids.
What cryptids
Oh, man.
precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it, since you've offered to help.
No tails.
By all
Jam.
means.
Did you know Gary was hiding the
Hell no.
armor?
I had no idea, and I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Thanks.
I'll get going. Huh. You know what? That fucking tired me out, man. I think... Jesus. I think we can end the stream there. Honestly. Holy crap. Conversations like that fucking take so much out of me because I'm like, Would she be buff? No. She could be. She probably isn't. Probably not. Oh, Jesus. Conversations like that, where you just sit down and you're like, hey, you want to listen to me talk about my thing, and I'm like, okay, and he just kept talking. I can't follow this game. Yeah. Honestly, and we're not, I feel like we're only scratching the surface of it. Still. We'll get back to it next week. I'll see if I can lock in a bit more. I'm still into the game. I like the game. I think it'll always be a fact that this game, Disco Elysium, there's so much to do. Honestly, that entire cryptid thing is like a side thing. And I'm sitting here listening to him talk about green apes and a phantom phasmid. And I'm like, okay, yes, we will check in on it for you. But I want to listen to everything that he says. Obviously, I can be like, I don't want to hear you say this, so I'm just not going to click everything. But I have to, because it feels nice. I like sitting there and being like, I did everything. But also like, God, that's a lot. It's a lot of talking. So, and that's not even related to the case. Honestly, I actually still don't know. Like, what are we trying to do still? I thought it was confirmed that the Hardy Boys did the thing. And now what are we trying to do? Are we trying to like stop the tribunal from happening? I think that's what's happening, right? I'm just gonna assume that's what we're trying to do in the main part of the story. But right now we're in cryptozoology land trying to find the cryptids. But whatever. We will jump back to that next week on Thursday. It does take a lot out of me. It really does. Now I just want to work. I think that's also like a giant reason about like why I get so tired so quickly, especially for streams now. Outside of streams, recently I don't play video games that much. I work on things that I want to plan. I want plan to be done, and then I move on with my life. Usually covers, a lot of covers in the work. This is your exclusive in on what I've been doing. I've been doing so many covers. I want to have one done by April Fools. So if you really want some like information there, April Fools, watch your calendars, watch the channel or something. Maybe something will happen. Maybe something won't. Who knows? Speaking of singing and covers, let's talk about our schedule because the next stream will be on Saturday. Usually we play Fields of Mystria. This week we will not. Will be a reaction stream. You got me. I become what I hate the most. April 1st is actually on a Tuesday. Oh shit. That's a stream day. Okay, well, I guess I'll be streaming that day. Schedule. So, usually we play Fields of Mystery on Saturday. This week we will not, because for the main fact that I am anticipating that I will be having a company over that day, and I don't know when they're gonna come. So I want to do something quick. So what's actually gonna happen is I'm going to do some work on stream. I'm gonna work on a cover, which means I'll be singing on Saturday. In 2 days, I'll be singing. It won't be a karaoke stream. It'll be a recording stream. So if you're interested in that, if you are, that's happening on that day. Yes. So yeah, that's happening on Saturday, and then the stream after that is Tuesday, Thursday. You know, the regular stuff. The schedule is always the same. Everything's the same. We're gonna play Alliance Alive on Tuesday, and then we're gonna play some. Disco Elysium. An IRL stream in Korea. Don't even. That's so scary. I don't want to talk about it because it is a fairly like heavy and like scary topic, honestly. IRL streaming as of recently. It's sad that we have transitioned into a world where that's becoming more common. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there was an incident here in America. Big streamers were getting harassed IRL while doing an IRL stream over in like Cali, and then like a couple days ago, an IRL streamer in Japan got stabbed to death on stream by a crazed fan. I don't want to talk about it too much because it is distressing. even though I don't ever plan to do stuff like that on stream. I don't know, was it on stream? It was while she was streaming. I don't know if it was like on the screen stream, but I know it was while she was streaming. Yeah. Crazed fan. I heard, I don't know what the full context of it is, so I'm not going to say anything, but that's like, I saw the news about, you know, the result of what happened. It was a crazed fan who went crazy because I don't know. I don't know. Fan stabbed a streamer. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything more. But yeah, like stuff like that. And it's the fact that it's like back to back, the streamer thing in America and then the stabbing in Japan. It's scary. It sucks. Yeah, even as someone who doesn't plan to do that kind of stuff ever. IRL stream. Won't ever do that. It's a bad precedent. That's the best way to put it. It's always a bad precedent when you see stuff like that happen consecutively, and you like it leaves a bad air. You know what I mean? Like, who's gonna want to do IRL streams now? You know? But you know. I hope my condolences to the people and the families, especially to the family in Japan. It's rough. That's rough. Every time I'll do oh man. Maybe I should do a hand cam stream soon. Pick up a Gundam. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, sad times. But that aside, you know, can't dwell on it for too long. I think that'll be it for me today. So that being said, thank you everybody for watching. Today was a fun stream. It was a fun 2 streams. I should put next stream Saturday. You all know. So yeah, that'll be it for me today. I'll see you when I see you all again. Okay. Way to end it on a low note. Whoops. Sorry about that, but go do what you gotta do. I'll be singing. No one cares about that though, right? No one wants. I'm gonna make the next stream unlisted. I am a good person. No one wants to hear me sing, so it's like there won't even be a stream on Saturday, right? Right? Get out of here. No one wants to see this.